Good afternoon, everyone, from a lovely afternoon in Lola, Montana. I'm here again with two of my favorite people, actually three. One's behind the curtain. Beth is doing our technology today. Say hello, Beth. Can you say hello from back there, Beth? Maybe not.
I don't hear her, no.
Yep. In front of the camera, we have Nicole, and with me from his wonderful ranch in Rygate, Montana, is one of my best friends, Brandon Carpenter. I have to tell you, Brandon, I got a contact from somebody who said, well, I found you through looking for gaited horses and a connection from hash knife horses.
Oh, that's awesome.
Isn't it?
That's great, yeah. It's a long ways to go around to get between that short line that connects us, isn't it?
It is, exactly. But I've been ever so grateful for that connection that keeps me tethered to the Hash Knife Ranch and the wonderful Carpenter family. At any rate, without any more ado, I will step aside and let you take over, Brandon, working with our wonderful wrangler, Nicole, as she tries to bring Oggy into the fold with a little bit of training.
That sounds excellent. All right. Thank you, Suzanne. Hey, Nicole, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Is it hot? Tell me your conditions there. And I'm not just asking about, how's the weather to be talking to casually, because this is something that is always a concern when you're working animals, especially the horses when you're training. So you got to kind of know your conditions, and I don't know what you're going through right there.
Yeah, it's pretty hot and smoky today, so if I have to take a couple breaks, you'll have to forgive me. But trying to drink a lot of water. Yeah,
do that. If you need a break, then we'll take a quick break and we'll work it in there. But it's been the same way here. We've had 100-degree weather and about 4-mile visibility with the forest fires in Idaho and Oregon. So it's been mean hot. That's just not any fun when it's that warm. So, but if you're able to work Oggy a little bit, and we'll tune him up, we've got hopefully some good things in store to kind of keep him guided and moving along. So last week we had to delay till this week anything that we were doing. So can you give us an update of what he's done the last 2 weeks since we met?
Yeah, I did a little bit of round pen work, just the same stuff that you taught me last time we were in the round pen, just kind of getting him moving in a couple of circles, and I got him to follow me, which was really exciting, not going to lie. And then more stuff, just like in hand, walking over random objects here and there, getting him to move to the side when he's tied to the post. Just more of that stuff.
Very good. Well, and just to kind of recap with everybody, we're not really using the round corral. It's not a round pen. Pens are for pigs, remember? But,
sorry.
Well, we're using that round corral generally, and most of the time in my training, and the way we get the ability to be a little bit dominant to this horse and to school them or discipline them for things they haven't done and to reward them for doing things right. The round corral is a huge tool for us. But because of his offside hind leg and the tendons and the issues with the cellulitis that he had, we can't really work him hard like that. So what we've done, as everybody who's watched has seen, you struggle with him very, very hard right there where he's tied. So we have had to substitute the round corral for basically getting him to move away from you. And you have worked very, very hard to make that happen. And sometimes harder than we thought was necessary, but we're doing that based on what he will tolerate, and not only tolerate, but he has to comply with you. So, the reason I'm mentioning that is that going back to that hitching post where you're at and making him right off the bat do the things that we know he can do and the things we want him to do, that's basically establishing your dominance over him. so that he has to listen to you. Is, you know, it's like creating in his mind that boundary that says, oh, I know what I have to do. I'm going to fight it a little bit, but I know what I have to do, and she's going to win. So that the more repetitive that becomes, that is the way you discipline him, and then you also reward him for doing what you've asked him to do. So it's kind of like using the round corral, the same principles, but just an entirely different venue in order to do it. And frankly, to me, it's a lot harder to do it this way. But you know, we have to work with what we got with him, and we don't want to damage him physically on that leg any more than what is already there. So that's why we keep coming back to this. For those that are watching, it's nothing more than disciplinary, and to establish your dominance over him without doing very much, with doing very, very little. And so that's why we're here. We'll start doing those same things. So you working him in hand like that, around things, over objects, is not just exercise, but it's also maintaining that dominance, or being the dominant leader of this herd of two that you got going on here. So very good. That's good to keep him going. Do what you can. And I know some of the stuff gets very, very boring, and we won't move much beyond some of that, but it's what we have to do to get him to listen to us, to make him a very safe horse and very predictable in his behavior in any kind of conditions. So yeah, very good. I'm glad you were able to work him. So why don't you show us some magic here about how he can move completely away from you? And I know we know he's going to do it right, but then he's like, no, not today. So let's see how he does.
Yeah. All right. Over. Good. One. Over. Come on. Good boy.
Better. That's not
good
too
boy.
bad. Now, one of the things that we can do is we can shorten that lead so that he's not just stepping away from you. Yeah. He's stepping around like you want him to. So take about half the slack out of that rope. There you go. So that he's forced to pivot on those fours, turn on those fours just a little bit more, instead of just kind of walking or backing away from you. Always helps a little bit. And we can, as he gets better at this, that's when we can lengthen that rope out. Because if you notice how he was just kind of backing away from you on that. So, but you got him to move. Very good. When he stopped, you put some pressure on him with your thumbs, and that was excellent. What the whole goal is just to walk up to him, tell him to step, and then you don't even have to touch him. You just start to walk towards him, and he steps away from you. That's the whole goal. So we're getting there. Much, much better. We've spent 30 minutes just getting him to move right to where you were at before. So this is good. All right, let's move him back. Do the same thing to the other side now. Look at him. He's already anticipating. Very good.
Boy.
And he's always been a little easier on this side. A little bit easier. Good. Very good. Praise him for it. Very good.
Good. Good boy.
And he's relaxed. Nice. It doesn't look like he's fighting too many flies. You've got him probably sprayed down pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at him. He's swishing that tail just a little bit, but that's more a little bit of a anxiety release. I think he'll probably start chewing maybe a little bit, or licking. Wouldn't surprise me if he did that. Just because he's like, yeah, she beat me. Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's move him back the other way, 180 degrees, and see if you can move him with just as light a touch as possible, if you have to touch him at all. There, he's starting to react. There you go. Very good. Walk right into that side.
Over.
Look at him telling you no with that tail. Look at that. Very good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Over.
Very good. Good job, Nicole.
Over.
Keep it up.
What? Over.
Okay.
What? Good.
Touch him just a little bit lighter if you can. See if that helps. Just to let him know you're there.
Over.
Very good. Oh, he's pushing into you. Okay, if he's going to push into you, there you go. Use more pressure.
Over.
Very good. You're doing better. You're doing better, much better.
Over. Come on. Good.
There you go. Yeah, as soon as he starts to move, lighten up. That was very good.
Come on. Over. Come on. Good.
There we go. Very good. Look at him. He's just completely leaning into you.
Over.
Yeah.
Come on. Over. One. Good. Come on. Good. Good boy. One more. Good
Very
boy. Good job.
Very good. Look how, it's like, it is so easy to do what you want him to do. He knows what you're going to do from the other side. And so he knows when he gets here, he gets to stop, but he is just being obstinate. He's wanting to run the show. Mm-hmm. So this is basically what we're doing is we're using that round corral in another way. The principles of it, you're disciplining him. You're not letting him push you around. And, there, he's going to try it again. Very good.
Okay, over. Come on. Come on. Good. Come on.
Very good.
Good.
Very good.
Good boy.
Very good.
Good. Can you stay there?
Very good. Yeah, see, he takes it upon himself to challenge you, and he'll do that in the round curl just as he's doing right here. Is he blinking? Big, deep blinks? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. Good.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. He's just gotten himself beat twice there. You won 2 different battles, and he will, he's got all the time in the world to try to counteract what you're doing. Very good. Very good. Didn't have to do anything but just move towards him. Good job. I'd put a voice command with that one of the whatever you like, if you wish, because that way you can just talk to him from a distance instead of, you may not be able to get near him quickly, or you might be on another horse, and you can use that voice as a control. So look at him. He just wants to move.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and move him around again the other way. And then as soon as he's 180 degrees from where he's at right now, oh man, that big mat is just huge and scary. Now go ahead and move him. You got to praise him and then move him right back around.
Good boy.
There you go.
Good boy.
Now just keep him moving.
All right, over. Go in. Come on.
And he's going to challenge you right off the bat. Look at that tail. There you go. Good. That's better. Better. Better.
Good. Good. Over. Over. Good.
If he was to lean any further towards you, he'd fall over. He just has got to push. Good job. You're doing great.
Over.
You're doing very well.
Good.
There you go. You're a lot lighter. You're making the communication, and he knows what you want. Very good. Keep going. Keep going. You're doing great, Nicole. You're giving that pressure, and you're backing off when he moves.
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
There you go. Good job. Very good. That was much easier, and he fought you a little bit less. So what we want to do is just use this as your round corral, like we've talked before about how we got to do this. And this is a tough way to get there, but you're making a lot of headway. You're doing so much better than the first couple of times that we attempted this with him because he's so strong-willed. So now I think it's time to go load him up in a pickup. You can load him in the pickup if you want to. I don't care if he's in the driver's seat or the passenger seat, whichever one you want to put him in. Yeah, we'll take him. How about the trailer? We can load him in the trailer. And again, by we I mean you, because I'm sitting here comfortably inside. And every time you lead him, you take the opportunity to stop, make him watch you and listen. So We'll get the camera. Oh, yeah, that was very good. I could just see his hind end, but I could see by the reaction, he stopped and immediately stepped back as you stopped and backed up. So very good. So now we got to get our picture to follow you. There we go.
Good
Nice.
boy.
Very good.
Good job.
Very good. Now see if you can lead him just a little bit faster. Get him to walk out for you. He's on a loose lead. Oh, very nice. A little bit more speed. Make him not be lazy. Very good. The whole time.
Right in.
Yeah. Just see if he'll go right in.
Okay.
Throw that rope over his back. Excellent.
Boy.
Keep going.
One. Good. Good boy. Good.
Very good.
Good job.
Very good. Look how easy that is, or how easy it can be. Now, this all starts right there with where you were working with him. So this is the payoff, is that he's listening to you because you are not giving in to him. And you are giving him no other options except that fine focus about where he has to be, where he has to comply, and how soon he has to. And if he doesn't, you put more pressure on him. You're doing all of the right things. So very good. Very good. Now, one of the things I do, I teach these horses to, if I want them to back out slowly, now I reach up and I grab their tail and I just tug on it a little bit. Just kind of tug, and have them back out. Tell them to back. That way you don't have to get in the trailer with them.
Wait, can I try that?
You betcha.
One, back.
Yeah, just gently tug. He knows you're there. And he's going to move forward. Yep, he's going to move away from you. Okay, so do you have his lead handy? Can you reach it up over his back? So just grab it and have all the slack in the world. Don't pull on it. Now tug on his tail and gently pull him back with your rope, with your lead. Okay, don't pull on him with it. All you're doing is communicating with that tail. Just pull with the rope. Don't pull on his tail because he'll go forward. He'll meet that resistance. There you go. Just tug. A couple of quick little tugs back. Very good.
Good. Job.
Okay, just like you're ringing a bell. Just tug on that tail.
Good boy. Now step.
Go ahead and tug it.
Step. Good.
Very good. Let go of his tail.
Good boy.
Very good. Very good. Nice. Is he chewing? That was.
No, I don't see any chewing.
Okay. He was very, very controlled. Very good. Very nice. That was excellent. So yeah. So what I do is all I'm doing with a tugging on the tail, I'm not trying to pull him at all. I'm just tugging it like you tug on somebody's shirt, just to get their attention. And it's all you're doing. Okay. And that's just a signal for them. But you tug, and when he doesn't move, then just go ahead and pull back with the rope. And if he stops moving, you tug again and then pull with the rope, so that you're just adding another cue in there and teaching him that when you tug on his tail, just to kind of shaking it, that it's time to back out. And that's all that's doing. And if he tries to come back out on his own when you first go in, don't let him do it. Don't let him back up, because he needs to have the discipline to only move in or out on your command. Mm-hmm. All right. So let's do this. Let's just walk around and take a big circle and see if you can get him to walk right back in again. Yeah, I like the way he's leading up better. He's got a lot more impulsion into his movement. Not that he's speedy, but he's not resisting. He's not setting the pace for how fast you're going. You're walking right up there. Very good. Very good. Over the back.
Good.
Nice. Keep going. Oh, so
good boy.
I was sure there. Not bad at all. I was just hoping he would just walk right up in there. Very good. So praise him. Give him a few minutes.
Good boy.
How are you doing? You need a rest?
No, I'm doing pretty good, actually.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll hold you to that. Very, very good. And he's not trying to back out. What we're doing is we're just kind of waiting for him to back out on his own, and we don't want him to. We'll stop him. We'll keep him from backing out if we can, because it's not something you've asked for. Understand? There you go. Very good.
Boy.
And he's relaxed. He's cocking a hind leg. Very nice. I'll give him another minute or so. And then what I'll have you do is step up in there, grab the rope, but don't pull on it. You get yourself a rope in hand where it's nice and slack. And then once you step out on the ground, that's when you tug on his tail and tell him to back. Very good. Good anticipation. Good job. Catching him before he gets a bunch of movement. Yeah, I was hoping that he would just continue to walk forward. That's the whole goal, is that he just walks forward, steps up, and those hind legs follow him right in it, that he doesn't hesitate at all for you. And we'll get there, but we're going to give him a little bit of chance to work on this some. And then we're going to add a little bit of, not necessarily some difficulty, but just some different stimulus to it, and see if we can't get him to load in spite of the things that we're going to put in front of him.
All right, good. Hi.
Very good. And you're staying nice and calm. There you go. Very good. Yep. Good job. Good, clear communication.
Good.
And it takes a few times for him to figure this out.
Good.
There we go.
Good. Good.
Nice job.
Good. Now step. Good.
Nice
boy.
job. Very good.
Good job.
Very good, Nicole. Very good. Excellent. Now he's chewing a little bit.
Yeah. Good boy.
Very good. We're going to make a horse out of him yet. Very nice. Very, very good. Okay. Now we're gonna change this a little bit. Why don't you take another circle, only this time be on his off side when you load. So be on his right side or the off side. You're on the near side now, and just load him from the off side. Do exactly the same thing, only you're going to be basically doing it opposite. Okay. That makes sense. Yep. And sometimes they will hang up. A lot of times they will hang up because it's not the same. They're not reading that identically. There you go. You're setting him up already. Good job. And it might feel a little awkward to you too.
Good.
Good job.
Good
yeah.
boy.
Excellent. Excellent.
Good boy.
I like it. I'm liking that a lot. How you feel?
Good.
You feel somewhat successful?
Yeah, I'm trying not to get too cocky though, because once I do that, Oggy's gonna humble me. That's for sure.
Oh, that is a fact. Yeah, that's typical, isn't it? Oh, that's funny. That's good. Yeah, keep that ego in check.
Yeah.
I like this. This is very good. He's not trying to come out. He's not trying to make any decisions, which is so important. So very important. Okay. And what we're going to do now, I think we'll do one more just exactly like that, just to absolutely drive home the fact that, yeah, he's doing what you want him to do. Now, this can be a little bit off or weird or opposite, but you've already got the line over his back, that lead rope, so you can really grab that from either side. It does not matter to me. and be able to pull and communicate to him. And it might actually, since it's on that side, it might actually keep his head to the right a little bit and keep him squared up to the door as you come out. If that makes sense, because you'll be, if you give him a little tug on that rope, it's going to pull him to the right-hand side since his head is on the left-hand side of the halter lead. So yeah, there you go. Just go ahead and now just tug on him. Make sure you tug first because we still want to train that into him, even though he wants to come out. There we go. Very good. Very good.
Good step. Good.
Outstanding.
Good boy.
Very, very nice. Very nice. Oh, look at that chewing. Dropping that head. Very good. Very good. All right, let's take him for a little circle. Well, or you know what? We don't even have to do that. Why don't you just put his nose up there to the gate or to the end of that trailer and have him step into it.
Okay.
We can kind of surprise him that way too, and just tell him to load up.
Come on. Up. Good.
Good. Excellent. Excellent
Good boy.
job. Nice. Very, very nice. I like this. That's a far cry from a couple weeks ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, did you think you're a horse trainer?
Oh,
You didn't.
I've still got a long ways to go.
You got. Well, we all do. We all do. There we go. Very good. Yeah.
Up.
Good.
Good boy.
Very good. Very good. He makes no decision other than to decide to do exactly what you tell him. So good job. I thought he might have enough little focus there on himself to push himself right on out, but you stopped him. So good. He's listening to you. That's the important thing, is look at the big pictures. What are you gaining by this? Well, the gain is he didn't come blowing out of there in spite of you. He stopped and went right back in. So he's listening. That's excellent. All right. Anytime you're ready to pull him out again, you can do that and really try to focus on just tugging that tail and very lightly give him some cues with that rope. So try to transfer most of your communication to the tail, because he's done it a couple. There you go. Tell him whatever it is back, whatever cue you're going to give him. There you go.
Good. Back. Good. Back. Good. Back.
Very good. Nice and light.
Step. Good. Good boy.
Very nice. Good job.
Good job.
Good job. Let's praise him and yeah, praise him for that. Let him stand there for a little bit. What I was going to do is have you line up some of those taller cones, or not a cone, but I always call them a candle. Line up those so that he has to walk through those to load up. And if you have to tie him up or even just put him in the trailer. Well, I don't want to put him in the trailer because I don't want him coming out of there with those first. I want to have him, because he will come out. There's no issue there, but I want him to resist or have the opportunity to resist on the way in. And we'll scatter him out here, just kind of make a long lane for him to come into. Oh, he wanted to go with you. Very good. And all we're doing is just setting up a few more obstacles for him. Yeah.
Did you want them laying on the
up
ground, or?
Well, no. Let's go ahead and stand him up. But what we're going to do is just kind of build a lane.
Yeah.
Kind of put one about halfway of when his head is starts in the trailer. The other one should be about his mid body.
Okay.
And then we'll make him fairly close so that he's feels a little pinched. There you go. And do that on both sides. And then that way we have a little something for him to say, no, that's a little claustrophobic. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. I see he's still a little impatient. He's pawing and moving. So that mind is still overly active.
Or something like this, or
yeah. Can you put those two front ones a little closer? Because what I want to do is closer to the towards each other. So just kick that over. There you go. And the other one right about the end of the trailer. Because what I want to do is have you be able to walk on one side of him while he's on the other side of him, and they're not going to get in your way, but you're going to be able to slip past him. There we go.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Now just walk him up through there and lead him up through that lane and see if he will resist at all, since it's a brand new something.
Good boy.
That was pretty easy. That was a non-issue. That's good. So let's do is let's back him out when you're ready. Give him a minute or two. Because here's the other thing: you don't want to just back him out too fast, because they'll learn that, oh, if I go in, I count to 2 and I get to back right back out. And that's not what we want them to do.
Yeah.
So it's really important that we spend this time letting him just stand there and just get acclimated, relaxed, whatever he wants to do. He can do it until he's asked to move out. Okay. So after you back him out, then we'll just squeeze these together a little more again and see if it stops him or it makes him resist at all. My feeling is we're going to probably just have no issue with it. If he hadn't seen that before, it was kind of behind the trailer, so he didn't know what was up, and it was like, didn't even want to smell him.
Yeah. Again.
Very good.
Good.
I was going to say, we were almost ready to see if he wanted to back out, but when he makes that decision, now we got to start all over, make him stand, not do anything until it's time for you to do it. So good job, good catch.
Good.
There you go. Get a little bit more assertive with him. That's good. You got to be assertive with this guy. And that's hard to do to begin with. You think, you know, oh my God, I don't want to hurt him. Well, you're not going to hurt him.
Hey, bud. Didn't ask you to come out yet. Okay, back. Back. Good. Back. Good. Back. Good. That's it. Good boy.
Good job. Yes.
Good job. Good boy.
Okay, now just pull him forward and have him back through that lane. He's kind of turning and kind of avoiding it. There you go. Yeah, he thinks you want him to load. That's good. Something different. Very good. This is good. So, see, we just created ourselves another obstacle for him to listen to you, and that's basically to back up straight. There you go. Very good. Very good. Now he relaxed. Good.
Boy.
Good. Now let's squeeze those things together. Give him a minute. Well, let's make him so he can just barely get through them. Come on, Nicole. No guts, no glory. Make him tighter. There you go. That's better.
Okay.
We got to challenge ourselves here because he wasn't much of a challenge that first time. There we go. That's better. And by the way, I've never done this before. I've never needed to. So we're just creating some more. Oh, nice job. Very good. We're just creating more obstacles or more mental things for him to have to overcome, but he's got to listen to you to overcome them because he has got to do them. So this is good.
Yeah, hold up. Good.
Good. Okay, now squeeze them together just a little bit more for his way out of here. Just a couple inches. There we go. And this could be a colossal failure, but that's okay. We'll have him come out very, very slowly, just like you've been doing, just perfectly, but then have him concentrate on him backing straight up.
Back. Good.
Very good.
Good boy. Good. Good. Good job. Come here. You're fine.
Not bad. There's nothing wrong with that either. Very good. He just loaded it on a turn, so very good. Now he knows they're there for sure.
Back up. Back. Good. Back. Good. Back. Good. Back. Good boy. Back.
There you go. Good job.
Good.
It's all right.
Okay.
So what we need to do is just, there you go, work on him not loading, but just backing straight. Good job. Oh, Mr. Avoidance. This is what we're talking about.
Back.
Oh, good job. Almost. No, you're doing great. You're doing exactly what you should do because you're putting him right back in the spot where he needs to be instead of him trying to avoid going around it. Yeah, and you're changing it up. You're not asking him to load. Good.
You're not going in. Come here. Come on. Making this very difficult, Oggy.
There you go. Good job.
There you go. Good. Okay.
Yeah, just anticipate, and I know you're trying to, but that he's going to go forward. But you know what? He doesn't know that you didn't want him to either, so that's okay to go with it if that makes sense to you.
Right.
Yeah, That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's a successful loading. Anything he does at this point like that is a success for us, because he doesn't know exactly what we're asking for. Frankly, I'm surprised that he's done this well. I thought he would fight us a little bit more than that.
Me too.
Yeah, well, that's a very good sign. And the one thing you may need to do is as you come out, as he comes out of the trailer, is get your hand right up underneath his halter so that you can control his head, and that way push him around to control his hind end. So, for instance, if you want his hind end to come your direction to the left there, you almost have to push his head to the right. That way to get him to kind of pivot a little bit and swing his hind end around. So doing that, knowing that ahead of time, and then getting your hand on that up there really close to that halter may help you. And of course, just being slow, taking your time.
Back. Good.
Good. Very good.
Back. Good. Back. Good boy. Back. Back. Good. Back. Good. Good.
Okay.
Back. Good. Yep.
There you go. Now get there up on his head.
Back.
There you go. Good job. Keep coming. That's okay. There you go. Good job.
Good.
Excellent.
Good.
That hand up there on that head. Very good.
Okay.
Yes. All right. All right. Just pull him back in through there. Thread that needle and then just back him up again. Very good. Good. Yep.
Back.
Yep. Keep him coming out. Good job. Good job. It's all right. That's why those cones have big bases on them. Nice. Okay. Very good. You are so controlled with that forward movement. Oh, he went in, went through, obviously, but he's unsure of what you wanted there, so that's good. That's very good. How's your arm?
Right.
Okay, good.
Oh, it's all right.
Don't want to get you mushed or trampled. So
Right.
no, that's very, very good, because you're very controlled, and he's not fighting you much. It's almost like he's confused, and he's not. He's just trying to move out and away from that as quick as possible. So, but he's not being a pusshead about it at all. That's very good. He could get that way if he decides that, no, I'm going to fight this even more. But you being quiet and controlled, and then moving his head around to swing that body the opposite direction, you're doing exactly everything right. There's about 3 times there where I thought he was going to back right up through those other 2 cones, but he didn't. But I thought he was going to make it, and he just slipped sideways. So very good. But one of the things we know we need to work on is getting him to back straight.
Yeah. Right, buddy. Back. 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 Good. Back.
Good job.
Back. Good. Back. Good. Back. Back.
Excellent job. Good job. You're getting up there closer and closer to his head. Yeah, nice and slow, nice and controlled. Don't over correct him. You're doing good. You're doing good. Head's turning a little too much. There you go. Very good. Nice and slow, Nicole. You're doing it. You're doing great.
Good.
It's all right. Nice.
Good. Good. Back.
Excellent. You're almost there. You're almost there.
Good.
Yes. Yes.
boy. Good job.
Great job on your part. Okay, that's you. You did that. He was just following what you were having him do, and you kind of, to critique you a little bit, you started to overcorrect to begin with, and then once that's what you needed to do. Good job. Very, very good job. All right. So let's do this now. Let's take some of those shorter cones and let's just throw them on the ground in between your taller ones. Make him step over those guys as he's going in.
Sick. All right.
We're going to surprise him even more. What we may do is have, at some point here, we'll have some kind of a French mime jump out behind there, and he's got to go around him, or we'll make up some wild stuff. How's that? You're probably too young to remember who or know who Marceau is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Suzanne will know who that is.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't it something we're having to work with these young folks and give them some culture at the same time?
Yeah. Some real culture. Real culture.
Yeah, real Marceau culture. There you go. Excellent.
Most of our viewers know it too, Brandon. We're of a certain age.
Yes, that's right. We're of the group that can be trusted. We're baby boomers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I'm going to grab my water real quick, if that's okay.
Yes, absolutely. Do you grab a drink? And we've only got about 10, 12 minutes left, but I think we're going to do really, really well here. And I'm really pleased with how he's loading, how he's listening to you. That is so very important. That's the whole goal of this. And now we've just got a big old trash heap. It looked like we've got a highway department that threw up at the end of the trailer. So that's good.
You know, Brandon, I keep watching this and I keep thinking I see a future for Oggy as a parade animal that is led in a parade with a Dunrovin sign. He's such a beautiful guy.
Yeah, you could easily do that with him. I don't think that'd be much of an issue. It's, just being able to hang those, whether they're, kind of banners on him or even hard signs, you could do that.
Yeah, exactly. And so maybe we should be introducing him to all kinds of nonsense noises and bicycles driving around and things like that.
Well, and the things that are going to be really close to him, just like you've got traffic there, but then to introduce that exactly like you say, right in the arena, and then to have some sacks and things like that hanging off of him. I don't know if we've done that with him. I don't remember. I don't believe we have.
But I like having a goal, and I think it would be great if we could load him up and take him to parades easily.
Sure.
Yeah.
Make him a mascot.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got Oggy. We've got ears. we won't be putting poor ears, that poor homely thing, in any parades anytime soon.
Yeah, well, if he gets really stock solid, one time I had Monty on the stage of a hotel downtown for an event. He was really solid, Mr. Steady Eddie. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a ways away from that with him, but he is capable of doing that. The thing that Oggy's got in his favor, and it's also the curse for us, is that he's very smart. And so, he can learn fast. He just has to be able to get over this whole notion that he's in charge.
Yeah, and I don't see him as a fearful animal.
No, he's not. No, not at all. All right, Nicole, drum roll. Here we go. Now, just see yourself just walking right through there. No big deal. You might slow down to pick a foot up, but that's okay. Look at that.
Good.
Very good. Nice.
Good boy.
Very good. Now go ahead and take that first one and that's closest to the trailer. Just pull it out. We don't want to teach him that when he steps down that it's a solid or it's a surface that he's going to squish onto or have him hesitate about that. We want to really reinforce that first step or two out of that trailer is not an issue. It's really good. So yeah, he looked at it, went over the top, no big deal. I'm really liking what I'm seeing him do. And we'll probably do this one more time. And we'll see if we can back him out and get him to step over these cones as he backs. And this has the highest potential of really falling apart, but that's all right. It's still part of the exercise. Nice and relaxed. That's very good.
Boy. Okay, back. Good. Back.
Good.
Boy. Back. Good. Back. Good. Easy. Back. 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 Good. Back. Good.
There
Back.
you go. Good. Yeah, get a hold of that.
Good. Back.
Nice.
Good boy. Back. Oh. Come here. Come on.
Just have him come forward. There you go.
Oh. Come here. Oh. Back. Come here. Up. Oh.
Very good. Good catch. Good.
Back.
There, now stand in front of him a little more.
Good.
So go to your left and to peel his head around and put him to the right, his head to the right. So his hind end swings to the left like that. There you go. Go ahead. Just keep backing him up.
Oh. Back.
Very good. You're doing great, Nicole.
Back. Here. Buddy. Come here. Good.
There you go. Now push that head to the right a little bit.
Back. Back.
And back.
Back. Hey. Come over here.
So he's starting to soul up. Looks like he's starting to soul up on us a little bit. He's just getting a little bit resistant, and it's not because I think you're probably hot. He's worked. Go ahead and just back him out one last. Now try to get onto his offside if you can. Stand over on his offside so that your very presence will push that hind end around. Because he should move around a little easier that direction. There you go. And push that hind end over. Now back him up. There we go. Turn the head toward. Now pull the head towards you. Swing that hind end. Oop, you just missed it. That's okay. At least he's listening to you and not really resisting. He's getting a little bit confused, I think, as well as just getting sold up from heat and too much work.
Yeah.
There we go. Pull him in. There. Now pull that head around to the right towards you. Tip that nose. There we go. Back him up. Yeah, he's not wanting to step on that cone, I think, is part of it. So that's okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just turn him and back him through there. Doesn't even have to be Doesn't even have to be in our goal where we want to be. Just back him up between. There you go. Now back him up. Just go sideways through him. Anything we can do to get him to back up. That's what it is. I think that's partially just not wanting to step on those cones.
Good.
Good. There you go.
Oh.
Almost. And this is good because he can step on these. It's not going to hurt him, not going to hurt you, not going to hurt the cones. Very good.
Good.
Yes. I'm liking his body language because he's trying for you. But he's also trying to not step on something, but we need to kind of get him over that a little bit too, because sometimes we need to put these horses where they don't think they need to be.
Like the stage of a hotel.
That's right.
Good. What?
Okay. Yeah, you might, when he starts to step forward, don't let him get any steps at all if you can help it. Because what he's trying to do there is test you to just see how far he can push you. So get a hold of that front end and slap him on that chest if you need to. Almost. There we go. Yes. He definitely, he sees him and he's just trying to avoid him. And he doesn't even have to step over him. He can step past him. We don't care. We just want him to go between those cones one way or another. Good stop. And even if he'll go between the trailer and those other cones, that's fine too. We don't care. We just want him to back up, past some cones or past those candles.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Back. Come on. Good. Back.
Good. Keep going. See how he's kind of pushing on you?
Back.
So you're kind of getting into a tug of war. So use both hands. Pull with one and then push on that chest with another, or pop him on the chest with that other one. There we go. That's better.
Back. Back. Come on. Good. Back. Back. Yeah, but
let's just get one or two more steps out of him. Because right now we're in that battle of wills. So use your thumb on the point of the shoulder, just like you do on this side. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be working on backing and backing straight. Doing good. Yeah, that's okay. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep pushing him. That's all right. Yeah, that's right past that cone. That's fine. There we go.
Good.
There. That's a good place to stop. Not completely what we had for a goal in our minds, but we still wanted him to back, and that was the whole purpose of it. So you did a great job. Really good job, Nicole. You should be proud of yourself. I know I am. Yeah. So we know what we need to do for next time is let's just work on some serpentine stuff. I think let's let the trailer loading go now for a while. I think we've got him, but we'll come back to it at some point and then we'll recreate this again. But this next time, let's do a couple of things just exactly like this. Set some cones up, set some of these candles up. And if you've got a couple of cavalettis to make some alleys, we're going to be just working on backing him up and backing him nice and slow. He's going to fight us, but we'll get there. We'll just keep adding things to it so that it makes it longer and more of a challenge for him, that he needs to just completely listen to you and not just kind of do what he wants to do. So it'll be fun. It'll be work for you, but not for me. Sorry. So no, you did a really good job.
No, you're doing all the work.
Yeah, no, he's a handful. So no, but great job, and we will see you next week.
People love this YouTube.
All right, sounds good.
Commenting. Yeah, it was great. Thank you, Brandon.
Good.
And I'm really happy to have a picture of what I want from him now. I think we should also include parking out so that he can park out. I'd like to be able to take him to assisted care facilities and rest homes and have people come out and pet him.
That'd be good.
Have him be an ambassador.
Yeah.
He's so.
No, that would be good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his coloring alone is something that everybody likes. Everybody thinks of, like Trigger.
Right.
So
right.
things we all grew up with. So all right.
Good use for him.
More goals. We like goals. Got to have goals. All right, you guys. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Brandon.
Bye,
Thanks,
everybody.
Nicole. Great job, Nicole. Bye.
Bye.